Bevan had to go.
And he's given, well, I think that's probably out. Yes, he's given. Here's bang on target straight away, a watchful Waugh. That's well played. That's a good start for Taylor. He's got it through the field. This is a fast outfield. That'll go all the way. Well, his first scoring shot through the extra cover gap for Paul. That's well played again by Taylor. Another loose ball. He's hit that beautifully through the offside field. He doesn't have to really worry to run for that one. That's two he's got now. One off the front foot through the offside field off Prabhakar, and that was a bit short, and he punished it well. In the air, and one bounced to slip. That's well bowled. Well, a couple of nicks so far have gone in the air but not carried.
So Mark Taylor taking the bottom hand out, just as he was Mark Waugh, just as he was edging that ball, and that ensured that the ball didn't carry.
A good shot, beautifully driven. That's a classic cover drive. A magnificent shot. You won't see many better than that. Right into the gap as well. And so Mark Waugh now beginning to turn it on too.
And that's brilliantly played by Taylor. Square of the wicket on the offside. For 4 more runs. That's his 5th boundary. And this really is a terrific shot from Mark Taylor. He's picked that ball from Srinath so quickly that he's literally hit him over mid-on off the back foot for 4.
Well, that's a great shot. That's going for 6. That's a magnificent hit way back over the top. Well, this is a gem of an innings for Mark Taylor. That's his half century, and he's played beautifully. Taylor hitting with the spin there, and really got that one off the middle. And that was 6 from the moment he hit it. Oh, a bowled, and a big appeal there for stumping, and he's asked for a replay. Well, I think Mark Waugh thought that he was okay. He's staying there at the moment. Let's have a look. Bit of turn there for Raju. He flighted the ball nicely and got the ball to turn a long way. Nampur did go out of the crease, but he was back very quickly and got the toe down.
Not getting hold of that pull shot, and Srinath at long on, making no mistake. Australia 103 for 1.
The super start had given the Aussies a glimpse of 300, but their ambitions were...
Full toss down the leg side, and that's got to be 4. Yes, that's bad bowling. Money for old rope, that is. No, a full toss in on leg stump at this level, and you're asking for trouble.
Well, his captain would be very disappointed with this, because Stuart Law is the new player in, and Srinath experimenting here, trying the Yorker, drifting it onto leg stump, and Stuart Law had no problem in dispatching it to the fence.
Raju bowling his last over, and he's already disappeared into the crowd twice. That makes it 3 times now.
Well, Mark Waugh has now decided to open his shoulders. The ball not quite flighted, but just in the right slot. You don't want to get too close to the ball when you step down the wicket.
Or is it caught or just bounced? I think the way Tendulkar has reacted, that it just bounced in front of him.
Not the kind of delivery you want to face when you're new to the wicket. And Stuart Law edging that one just short of Tendulkar.
And that's the 100 for Mark Waugh. Back-to-back centuries. That's a magnificent performance.
Indeed, it is, no question about it. Mark Waugh has been instrumental in getting Australia off to a brilliant start once again. He was overshadowed for a period by his captain Mark Taylor, who took the initiative from the Indian bowlers, but Mark Waugh has bided his time, and he's been rewarded with another century of only 120 deliveries. He's got 2 sixes in that as well. Well, there's another crowd killer. Fortunately for the crowd, it's just a touch short. Now, which gear is Mark Waugh stepping into, Ian? Because this was really a cracker of a shot. Srinath trying to dart the ball into him, trying to cramp him. But all that Srinath ended doing up was getting the ball into the right position for that shot into the crowd.
Doesn't quite get hold of that one. It'll go to square leg for one. No, he wants two. He's coming back. And, well, this has got to be close. He's given him out, yes. Well, Waugh doesn't think he was out. In fact, I think he probably expected the umpire to call for a replay here. An average of 77. And straight away he's played that one off the meat of the bat and got himself away for two. Well, it'll be interesting to have a look at another angle on that replay. I think that Waugh actually didn't have his bat down. We'll see now when he comes in. The batsman down the other end didn't want it. There he comes. You can see his bat's in the air. In fact, it was on the ground, but he was out. Got him. Caught and bowled. That's very well done. He tried to drive that straight down the ground. Never looked like doing anything other than taking the catch. Safe hands. So that's the end of Stuart Law. Caught and bowled by Kumble. And this is really good news from India's point of view.
Well, this is the wicket of Shane Lee. He's watching the ball here as he plays it on the offside. And if he had actually gone through for a single there, Michael Bevan would have made his ground. But unfortunately, both batsmen at the same end, and Michael Bevan had to go.
And he's given, well, I think that's probably out. Yes, he's given. He's ran to the wicketkeeper that time and desperately stretching out and eventually lost his bat. An umpire done at square leg, was given his second run out.
Well, the Australians here running for everything. The moment Ian Healy missed that delivery, Shane Lee, the non-striker, decided to go through with the run, but Mongia, wise to the occasion, hitting the stumps direct. 258 for 7, Australia.
So Shane Warne. Well bowled too, right up in the block hole. There's nothing much you can do about those. This has been a good performance in the latter overs by India. Oh, that's a magnificent hit. He's got that one way down. Oh no, he's going to be out. Oh, he's got him, yes. Well bowled, he's got it, and he's going to hit the stumps. If he does, oh, it's missed it by a fraction. Well, there's an example of how good they are. I reckon that missed by a fraction. Ponting picked it up and really let it go in a flash, and it missed it by, oh, let's have a look, see how far it was.
Well, Jadeja has certainly not done his homework as far as the Australian fielding is concerned, no question about it, because if he had, he would have known that Ponting is not only the quickest of the speed too much, and you can see over here, very, very little movement, in fact, no movement at all from Vinod Kambli, the ball nipping back into him. That's the second Indian wicket gone for 7.
But hometown hero Sachin Tendulkar cut loose in the 5th over, racing from 12 runs to 56 in a mere 25 balls, guiding India on the road to recovery.
McGrath wide on the crease, and that goes for 4. This is unbelievable batting, and the crowd loving every minute of it. 54 for 2. So we've now got Warne versus Tendulkar.
Well, this should be a fantastic contest because Tendulkar is on the rampage, but Warne has a lot of variety when he bowls. They got 3 boundaries, and after that runs just started coming freely, and here this time the Indian captain gets into the act. Beautiful shot of the back foot.
He's got him with an attempted in-swinger, and I think on this occasion it was Azharuddin who just tried to hit it too hard. It was really a long hop and deserved to be dealt with, but he tried to hit it too hard.
Fleming's breakthrough did little to Tendulkar's mindset as the Little Master reached 90 before his sizzling innings was cut short, much to the crowd's dismay.
So Mark Waugh to continue. And swept by Tendulkar in the gap, just in front of the square leg umpire for 4 runs. Fetched that one from way outside off stump.
This is a shot which we don't normally see Sachin Tendulkar employ, but the pitch is affording a bit of turn, and he is playing it with the turn, picking it from outside the off stump.
A short ball by Waugh, and Sachin Tendulkar quick to pounce on that, going right back onto the stumps and pulling it through mid-wicket for 4 runs. His 13th boundary.
That's very positive footwork there, very quickly into position. The ball short, but Tendulkar moving back and across, and therefore finding the entire onside field to play it.
Oh, that's out. He's got him. Yes, he's got him stumped. In fact, wide signalled. And so that's the end of what has been a magnificent...
But this is one wicket that India didn't want to lose at this stage. 144 for 4.
So Manoj Prabhakar is the new batsman. The big question really about this side is that do they have enough batting, this Indian lineup? Ian Healy. And that one played with the spin from outside off stump. And they're coming back for the second. In comes the throw. This is gone. Yes, he's got him. No, he hasn't. Yes, he's given him. He's given him. That's very good fielding. A magnificent throw right alongside the bails. Ricky Ponting is a little beauty in the field, I tell you. He's quick. His throws are flat and straight.
And here, the moment he turned round for the second run, one could see that he was in trouble with Ricky Ponting, one of the better fielders in the Australian team, coming in from mid-wicket, and a beautiful throw to Ian Healy, and catching Prabhakar a yard out of his ground. So another wicket gone, 147 for 5 India.
The double strike once more shifted the pendulum in Australia's favour.
On numerous occasions for this Indian side. He's the new batsman. Wicketkeepers normally pick the spinners pretty well. And this time they set it for 1.
This is the wicket of Manoj Prabhakar. Out to a beautiful piece of fielding from Ricky Ponting, picking up one-handed, and then that's the action, throwing the ball, catching Prabhakar out of his ground.
Oh, that's well played. That's beautifully placed. That's screaming away to the fence. Now that is good timing. Really waited for that one. As I said, he bowls it quite fast, and he just played it perfectly. That's well played. And what's more, it's brought up his half century, and it's been a vital one too. He was a very good partner to Tendulkar, and he's going to want to kick on from here. 177 for 5.
And Mark Taylor, good catch, and that's well bowled. So Shane Warne, as he does so often for Australia, comes on at a crucial time and does the trick.
That's beautifully bowled too by Shane Warne. Just tossing it up a little bit, getting the ball to turn, and Mark Taylor making no mistake. Excellent bowling there from Shane Warne, and India have lost their 6th wicket for 201.
Anil Kumble is the new batsman for India. He's at the non-striker's end. Shane Warne picking up that wicket with the last ball of his 8th over. Kumble with an average of 9. Top score of 24. Steve Waugh now is on the Tata end, and he's going to be bowling to Mandraker.
Batting very well, Sanjay Mandraker is.
And Ian Healy's caught him, so Steve Waugh has done the trick as well. And that's 200 dismissals for Ian Healy. Steve Waugh, with just the second delivery in this innings, has got rid of a very dangerous player in Mandraker.
Mandraker just feeling for the delivery outside the off stump, and a very, very simple catch there for Ian Healy. Steve Waugh has struck again, and Sanjay Mandraker has gone for a very well played 62.
And that one's got past Healy. So once again this game takes a turn, just as you think, with 2 quick wickets falling. Mongia and Mandraker. Suddenly India get 2 boundaries, and once again they've got a sniff of victory.
So he's got that one in the air. This will be out. Yes, caught mid-on. That's it. Lee making no mistake with that one. Hit high in the air, and Srinath out caught it mid-on, and so that's 4 wickets for Fleming.
Well, Javagal Srinath didn't want to leave it till the end, deciding to go over mid-on here, but getting it high on the bat, only managing to find the Australian captain at mid-on. In fact, it was Shane Lee. So important wicket gone for India, 224 for 8.
Oh, he's got that one away. That's magnificently placed. A bouncing into the crowd for 4. 6 runs off that over, and a wicket. It's 230 for 8. In the air, and that's it. Straight to mid-on. There's no way Bevan drops those. That one's pretty straight delivery. He tried to get it over mid-on. I think that's what he was trying to do, but unfortunately just not enough beef in that one to get it over the top. So another wicket to Australia. This is how it happened.
Yeah, Venkatesh Prasad, like Srinath earlier, trying to hit the ball over the infield. There was a man at long on wide, but only managed to find Bevan. 231 for 9 India.
So Venkat, he's got that one away square, and that is nicely timed too. This may go for 4. It has. Well, that's very well done. He went down the wicket and then paddled it away past square leg. He's got that one nicely away. It seems to me that's probably his favourite shot. Get across there and paddle it away, or just close the face and let him try to do what Ambrose tries to do. Just get across and play it away on the onside. Think about it in the context of what's required now. Such a fine line between Tendulkar staying on for a little longer. Bowl him, that's the end of that. Really, he had to go for it, and what a good performance this was by Fleming. 5 wickets he's got for 36 in 8.6 overs. So a good performance by the Australians, and you can see there that they are very...
The full marks to the Indians, especially after the start they got. They still managed to come back into this game through that wonderful innings from Tendulkar. But really, that innings from Waugh doing the trick for